Hey everyone, talking about New Haarlem by Bond Number 9. If you're not that familiar with them, they're from New York. All their scents are named after aspects of New York. This one has notes of lavender, bergamot, green leaves, coffee, cedarwood, amber, vanilla, tonka, and patchouli. So I wasn't particularly looking forward to this for a few reasons. One, I'm not the biggest fan of lavender coffee type scents, either note and wearable fragrances. They're both fine and I like them enough in, if it's like a lavender relaxing spray or like a cup of coffee at Starbucks or something, but I don't really want to smell like either of those. And when I've smelled the combinations before, they're fine, but not for me. But this is definitely probably the best done version I've smelled of that. The other reason I wasn't looking forward to it as much is because Bond Number 9 scents to me, or they never really grab me. I don't usually ever think they're bad, and I've tried quite a few at this point, but they just never justify the price or smell particularly niche to me, which the latter would be fine if it's like, okay, you're charging $50 for it or something, but not when you're charging hundreds of dollars for something and it doesn't smell that unique or that high quality to me. People have, some people agree with me, some people do think they do, so I recommend trying them for yourself. But as for this one, yeah, pretty impressive. So it opens with pretty much lavender and coffee right away, but they're really well blended, so it's not a lavender bomb at all, and it's also not like too intense, triple espresso type of coffee. They just go together really well in this kind of like relaxing and sort of suave way. The way that the patchouli is done here, I'm actually fine with, even though I usually don't like that note. It almost creates this almost like rubbery type of accord, but in a really interesting way that I like. This does lean masculine. It's marketed as unisex, and it's not like the most masculine thing ever, but it does lean a bit sort of like, I don't want to say mature, but sort of like mature masculine, but not like an extreme way. This goes for $3.25 or 100 ml. I think that's way overpriced, even though this is one of the better quality ones I've smelled from Bond Number 9, because there are some other similar ones to this that you can get for literally a tenth of the price or less. So if you're looking for a more budgety option for this, you can check out Rochas Man, Rochas Man. That has lavender, coffee, and some kind of similar stuff going on. It's not like an exact dupe, but it definitely has some pretty strong similarities. If you're okay spending, $3.25 for 100 ml, if you really, really love a scent and you're a big fan of the lavender coffee combination, yeah, then I would check out a sample of this first. Please don't blind buy it, but it dries down to like a nice sort of warm maple syrup sweetness type of thing. So it's kind of interesting. It's not linear at all. It opens in that lavender coffee way, and then it kind of, drifts along to being this more sweet and almost like a little bit of like a cinnamon type of vibe in the base. So you have to like both of those sides, but if you do, then this could be for you as well. I'll put a link in the description where you can get a bottle or a sample.